Hello, friends, and welcome back. It is I, Ms.Tincture, and boy, howdy, do we have a reveal for today. Um, so as a lot of you know, I am a big anime nerd. I love anime. Um, Unfortunately, I can personally say I can't do subtitled anime, which a lot of people are like, oh my god, it makes you fake fit. No, it means I don't want to have to read. um, Today we're going to be doing some Dune Awakening, or or we can start a new thing. Now, anybody who's watching that has an opinion on this, please feel free to type in one or two. Because the first one is to finish the eighth trial of Ackle in Dune Awakening so that we can unlock our Fremen Death still, get more water production, all that good stuff, to kind of continue developing to go to the deep desert. Or we have a new game in the library today, which is .hack GU, the last recode. So let me explain something. .hack GU last recode is a remastered version of the original .hack GU games that came out on the PlayStation 2. The last recode came out for the PlayStation 4 so that people who enjoyed the games as a PS2 game could replay them with improved graphics, all that good stuff. So if you have a preference for what you would like to see today, type 1 for Dune Awakening or 2 for .hack GU. And if you don't have a preference, then we'll figure it out. Because I enjoy both games incredibly well. And for me, it's one of those things that just like, I shall do what I do. You know? This game's got so many achievements that I've yet to get on the PlayStation copy. So I'm going to say nobody has a preference. So tell you what, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through Dune Awakening. We're going to complete the 8th trial of Ackle, the Footsteps of the Fremen. Once we're done with that and we manage to get back to our base, we're going to swap games. I think that's how we're going to do it today.
I dream of it, amongst the wild threads of history and the myriad of paths. My path saw the Imperium rise from the ashes left in the wake of the Great Revolt.
I love this opening.
Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of the human mind. With that commandment, new avenues of human potential were explored. Mentats, Suk Doctors, Sword Masters, and the mystical Bene Gesserit Sisterhood. But it was the Navigators and their monopoly on space travel that set the conditions for the Imperium. But I am telling you of the universe you already know. Let me describe the one you do not. In this other universe, my mother, Lady Jessica, consort to Duke Leto Atreides, gave birth to a daughter, a girl they named Ariste. Because of her obedience to the Bene Gesserit, Lady Jessica is trained as a truth-sayer. Because of that training, Lady Jessica was able to detect Dr. Yue's deception. Because of the forewarning of his betrayal, House Atreides survived the Battle of Arrakeen. Because of their survival, the Emperor declared a full-scale war of assassins. Because of the war, the Sardaukar were deployed to ensure spice shipments continued without interruption. Because of the Sardaukar, the Fremen were eradicated. There was no Muad'Dib, no Lisan al-Gaib, no Kwisatz Haderach. I see a universe where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. All my visions lead to horror, except this one. This one leads to you.
Like, can we just take a moment and appreciate, like, the preamble and the storytelling that has taken place for the opening of this game? Like, they did such a good job with this game. And the worst part is like, this game is getting absolutely shit on by all of the sweaty PvP, like, Zerg mega guilds that are like, oh my god, your chapter 2 didn't include any possible PvP expansion. Oh my god, it's dying. It's a terrible game. You never should have done this. And I'm just like, bruh, like, excuse you? We gotta redo this part. Okay. So I guess with this part here, once we get past this door, we have to continue.
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death. The young, we grew soft, Wali. On our wanderings, we came to a planet devoid of gods, where we remember the slave cribs where we were held. Weed, the thread of the past was carried by word. So many planets, across so many centuries. A long journey, young Wali. But we are almost home. The time of men.
So let's get past
You are no
this.
masquerade cultist. I think not.
And now we will continue our journey from where we left off last night, which, once again, I apologize for the ping issues. I'm not really sure what's
That
been
security
going on
door
with
is
this.
encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it? Perhaps we can help each other. I'm a scholar of Fremen's social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present. And I've studied the layout of this place. It's between the Ms.Tincture trying to blow their way in and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar. The whole thing could come crashing down. And I have yours. The name's Aerie. I serve no one. Let's say and like you, my interests lie in discovering the true extent of the Fremen eradication. Or more to the point, discovering if that eradication even occurred. South, maybe. Arrakis is a big... And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of Imperial influence, they could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzaruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin. Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands. But you're right. I don't believe the Imperial account. And I'm hoping the truth, or part of it, if we survive.
Oh, we'll survive.
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft. I see the work of a socially and materially advanced people. A people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local and very available god. That's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
So I'm gonna guess that we have to...
This would have been the central water repository for the entire Siege community. The Fremen value water above any commodity. Feel the dampness in the air? The smell of wet stone? It reminds me of a special place, far away from here. To the Fremen, water is holy. Water is life. Consider the still suit, a design that's both a testament to Fremen ingenuity and a metaphor for their almost religious determination to never waste a drop.
Yeah, a couple things that are addressed during our trials and getting to them, especially whenever you would find like the Shigawire recordings.
Did you encounter the Ms.Tincture on your way here? There's some kind of cult. Worm worshippers based out of an abandoned power station far to the west. It's odd to see them
the
this far
Fremen were
east.
very well known for
But if they
like
found
their
this place,
what
they'll
they
be
called
coming.
their water discipline. So they didn't really waste a lot of water.
Down here, water discipline would finally be relaxed. Visitors could shed their dusty still suits and find refreshment.
God, this is so wild. This is one of the bigger dungeon type things that they've included in this game. And like, the amount of work that has gone into this is just absolutely insane.
Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutter ray.
Grab our rifle here. Wonder what's down this way.
Don't touch the dead. It's standard Sardaukar doctrine to booby-trap the bodies of their fallen enemy.
That's pretty wild.
I believe the siege power plant would probably be through there, and the air filtration systems beyond that. Many of these doors also led to exterior passages where the water keepers would have maintained external dew collectors and wind traps.
That's pretty wild.
The Fremen were known to keep large nests of scorpions in order to harvest their venom for blades. That's a door I don't want to open.
Interesting.
Strange to think these corridors once echoed with the hopes and dreams of a lost multitude. Mothers, fathers, and children beyond count. And now, only silence. A silence this rock hasn't known in 10,000 years.
We don't need all of this granite that we're getting right now. We get plenty of granite on the outside, so...
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps to begin. Find the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
So bind, dune, grass, which I think is this one. Yeah. Okay. I think it's this one is dune.
Very good.
It's planting. So I've got the little sprouts there. So planting, shelter. winds going up over the shelter. Okay. And then downwind. I think that's this one here. Okay, so yeah. Planting. Shelter. Okay. And then downwind.
Brilliant work.
Lesson 3 is animal, which I'm pretty sure is this one here. Air rate is like the little gust of wind there. And then soil. Which one is soil? I think it's one of these. No. So animal, air rates, the soil.
Congratulations. You share the knowledge of a Fremen pre-adolescent.
Damn, rude ass. Oh, so it should be sand, but because they're planting in soil, that's why they're okay. That makes sense.
This must be the way. Now we come to the private living areas of the Siege proper. In the Siege community, the leader was known as the Nine, and the various Knives were often jealous of each other and liked to measure their relative influence by the number of hearths they commanded within their Siege. Siege Talab is a smaller Siege hosting roughly 500 hearths. Siege Tabor, by comparison, the community Pardo Kynes lived within, was said to host well over 2,000.
That's wild. So they were really involved in like that.
That's the Masquerade. I was hoping it would take them longer to arrive in force. We'd better hurry up and be done with our business here.
I'm not gonna be a hurry up and wait individual. I'm taking my time. They can take a bullet to the face if they don't want to listen.
This must be the Cavern of Council, the cultural and political heart of any Siege community. It's here that Siege dwellers would gather to hear a traveling crier regale the community with news from beyond. And up there, upon that great terrace extending over the room, is the reason we're here today. were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here, I believe your blood is the key.
So if I remember correctly, they told us last time I looked at this that we're better off trying to alter this from the inside out.
Very good.
Greetings, and Sabakul Kuhan. If you are watching this, I am likely dead or captured. I came to Siege Talab in the same condition you find it now. Abandoned and despoiled. I must have triggered some kind of hidden alarm, because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long. They found me. I haven't long. So listen well. I was brought to this planet, like you and many others, with one overriding directive: find the Fremen. But when I finally came face to face with my quarry, I did not find the villains as described by the Communinet or the Emperor. Instead, I found a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of... I have to go. They don't know where I am right now, but I can't risk them finding what I leave for you. I wish there was more time. I have much to tell you, but your mere presence in this secret chamber indicates that the ones who sent us will not stop until they achieve their aims. I have hidden the details of my journey on a mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall. As with the security door and the death still, our blood is the key. And now, I lead the Sardaukar as far from here as I may. Ma salam.
Shit.
Tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions. Probably more. Who are you, really? This film is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia. I believe that encryption was of Ixian origin. That's not good. We need an Ixian decoder to access whatever is on this, and I have access to the resources of a great house. Don't be concerned. I'll reach out when I have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's our stiff-necked honor. Besides, as a mystery, you rank right up there with this film. Parting with people is a sadness. A place is only a place.
Alright, I think that covers this room. Let's make sure we're healed up. So we are fully healed, we're fully hydrated. Stamina and energy are good. Should be running into a group of fairly well-armed individuals momentarily.
The Masquerade. I'm going to try to draw them off. I'll make contact when I have the film decrypted.
Infidels! The lightning worm cannot be deceived! You will pay for your desecration in blood! After them! Do not let them escape!
Eyes on target. I need backup.
That's right. I have to go through here. I will say, I'm really glad I got this pulse rifle because this thing hits like a truck. It took a nap was my human EP. that's alright. Naps are good. Naps are very good. Naps are like the main reason that I stay as sane as I do when I don't get any freaking sleep whatsoever. So, and I don't know if you caught the start of this, woman, but I think what we're going to do today is we're going to complete this 8th trial, which we just did. We're going to get all the stuff that we need to do. And then, after we get back to the house, which I believe once we get to the house, we are going to have to deal with a spice vision, potentially. It's been a minute since I've done this, so. But yeah, once we're back at the house and we make sure there's no other like spice visions or any other missions we need to do related to that, I think we're gonna log out of this and we're gonna start our run through of .hack.gu. Riding around in my automobile. Oh.
Are you there? I've been trying to reach you for a while. I haven't managed to find an Ixian decoder for the mimic film anywhere. And that is unusual, given the resources I have access to. It's as if they've been deliberately removed from the face of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one of the towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
So it says to enter Harko Village, search Harko Village for a black market trader. Which I already know where that's at, but let's see here. We're going to research the large water cistern. We're going to research the mercenary still suit. We're also going to research the missile launcher. Ah, yes, we have unlocked all of our advanced stuff. Time to research all of that. Now, because we are unlocking a lot of our advance things now, we are going to... We're going to be doing a lot of resource gathering and farming and whatnot, which we will definitely be doing on further streams. So let me go ahead and research my last few items that I would like to research here. I think that should be enough research for now. Yeah, I think we're good on that. So now it's just a matter of adding a third ability, which we unlocked the ability to do a little bit earlier. Just really wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but considering my current play style, I think we're going to do multiple explosives. All right. We have officially made it back to our base. We've completed the 8th trial of Ackle. And we are going to begin our new game. So, if you will give me just a moment, we are going to change up our game and our title here. All right. So, who's ready for a hell of a journey? I love this game. Just the music in general is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're gonna have to use our controller for this, which I kind of expected, but I wasn't really sure. So let's go ahead and get this connected. That's actually a new situation. Hold on just a minute, folks. We are going to try and resolve this as quickly as possible. Okay, so I see the controller is connected. We're going to unplug it for a minute. Let it go down. May show incorrect glyphs or require a keyboard at some points. That's okay. Alright, so we're going to try to load this up again real quick. Alright. God, I love the music in this game. Just all of them are fantastic. So, for those of you that don't know, this is .hack.gu, the last recode. The original copies of this game were on the PlayStation 2. It is based off of an anime known as .hack Roots. And it is typed just like the .hack.gu up there at the top. But it was an anime that is one of my absolute favorites of all time. The .hack series was what really got me into anime. And we're just gonna sit back and enjoy this. Like, this game is just so cinematic. I love this game so much. I'm not gonna lie, if VR ever got advanced enough to showcase stuff like this, I would kill for CyberConnect to come out with a game like this in VR. Like, the class system, the chaos of everything. Okay, I will say the graphics seem to be running a little slow. I think we might have to make a small change.
Whoa.
Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to change the...
Oi!
Yep, I forgot to change the voice actors. Okay, hold on just a minute here, folks. We are going to... Oh god, I gotta go through the...
ここに表示されて
I gotta go through the tutorial before we can change the language on it. I apologize.
Okay.
節がお主の刃に
よし、これでパーティーに誘えるのは。
さて前
これは俺たちプレイヤーはこのゲートを転送メニューを選んでくれ。
So this is all pretty much just tutorial stuff, so I apologize if
ザ・ワールドでは
me flying through
エリアへは
makes anybody a
こ
little
のワードの
mad.
転送先のエリアに入んじゃ。
Just
実際にワード
allow me to get through this. And we're gonna change our
これがワード入力一番上にあるのがワードこの枠の中で画面の左端にあるジャイロワードのストックはさて実際にワードをストックの中から勇みゆくよしこれでエリアそうそうそれはサーバーシンボルといって今表示されているのはデルタつまり今俺たち
ワードが一緒でも友から冒険に誘われる
もっと詳しいことを知りたかったらよしそれじゃさてと
skip our stuff here.
これが全体マップだこの画面では
I promise I'm gonna skip as much of this
ここに
tutorial
表示されているの
as
が
possible so we can get to the actual story.
ミッションっていうのはここ
証のかけ
証のかけらは祭壇はモンスターを倒して
これが祭壇アイコンでまずはこのアイコンを目指し
で最終目的はここに
さて
ちょっと待ったアスタさて
うむ
We're gonna have to play it like this for a little bit, just until I can get a chance to change some settings here. God. I will say, having to change the settings on this is gonna be kind of a annoyance, but.
ここがお主の墓場でござる
あちゃー見つかっちゃしょうがないバトルが始まるとバトルエリアはバトル
唯一逃げ
今は俺もアスタも持ってないんで脱出不可能ってわけだあっほらお
思っ ったより簡単でござる。
落ちろ落ちろ。うまいうまい、その調子。ほらほら
一節攻撃。
ほらそのだ。キリンガー悪くないな。お、またさ。次はスキル攻撃。
我が剣に一点の曇りなし。
さっき教えた通常スキル攻撃ってのはよし、パネルが4枚それぞれのパネルに対応して。
では
風操順。オーケー。
スキルトリガー。
例えば
イオテンスキルトリガーには
忘れてない。ほらとどめだ。ほら疾風操順。よし、いいぞ。
では
それがいい。ほらキリンがほら
こんなものか。
Hey! Thank you so much, Mitch. It is greatly appreciated. Steggy! Hello, Steggy! So, and I'm going to explain to you guys the same thing that I've been saying for the last minute or so in case you just got here. This is one of my favorite games of all time. Unfortunately, after I get through this tutorial bit, I'm going to have to change some settings and whatnot to see if I can get it to run a little bit smoother. If anybody could do some research to see if it is possible for that to happen before I even get to that point, and then just drop it to me in Discord, that would be fantastic. Just be like, you know, look up .hack GW runs smoother or something like that. I don't know. But I know here it's running a lot slower and a lot more choppy than what it ran on the PlayStation. I think that may be because of the fact that it literally just the game itself was originally developed for PlayStation and not for PC or Xbox, so that may be part of the issue.
Yosh! よくやった。それじゃあ最後に獣人伝を目指してみようか。
I'm also planning on changing the language as well whenever I go into the settings and stuff.
先ほど教えたようにマップを見て確認すると良いでござるよ。
music is so nice for this game. Hello, woman.
これがサニワの神ホルセトの像だ。俺らは単に獣人像って呼んでるけど、公式の設定じゃ結構偉い神様らしいぜ。ほらあそこ宝箱が備えてあるだろ。あの中にはここでしかゲットできないレアアイテムが入ってるんだ。
ハセオ、開けるでござるよ。
いいのか？
いいからいいから、初心者が遠慮すんなよ。
ありがとう。え、何？
宝箱のアイテムは君の獲
セツラの獲物は君？
物。逃げ惑う子羊を一瞬で消すなんて快感なんだろう。お前みたいなバカはこのゲームやる資格ないんだよ。
おいおい、今回はセツに切らせてくれると約束したであろう。これはセツの獲物でござるよ。よいしょっ
あっけないね。
インしたばかりの初心者はこんなもんでござるか。
ほらほら、なんか言ってみろよ。
もしもーし。
まったくちょっと優しいふりするとコロッと騙されるんだよね。おい、まだいるんだろ。なんだ。
Damn. Old boy said, catch this.
Welcome to the world.
months later.
死の恐怖 PKK の発生をだ。何
そんなに強いなんて思わなかったよ。100人の PK を切ったって噂もまんざら嘘じゃないみたいだね。そんな怖い顔すんなよ。ほら謝るからさ。あんたもおとなしく散りやがれ
トライエッジを知ってるか。
なんだって。
草園をまとった伝説の PK の名だ。奴にキルされた PC は二度とゲームに復帰できないらしい。
はあ、くったらねえ。 BBS の怪談話信じてんじゃねえよ。いいか、このボルドー様に手をかけてただで済むとは思う。
使えね
Yeah, I think I can. Dude is a legend. Like, I love the character design of Hussein.
なるほど。刺繍の漂うようなキャラだな。死の恐怖。 BKK の長谷尾君。PC をキルする PC、 すなわち PK が横行する昨今のザ・ワールドは確かに嘆かわしい。しかしそれを力でねじ伏せる君たち PKK のやり方に利があるだろうか。
知らねえよ、そんなことは。
君はなぜ利もなければ利すらない無益な行為を続ける。月の木2番隊隊長七士会の榊、それを見過ごすことはできないそうだ。
月の木？なんだそれ、ギルドの名前か。あいにくお友達の勧誘なら間に合ってるぜ。
人の話は最後まで聞きましょう。榊さんの話まだ終わってないです。
シノ。
アトリー、君の知り合いなのか？
いいえ。
アト
リ？ネットゲームで同系の PC に会うのは別段珍しいことではない。とんだ人違いだな。
てめえ、いちいち。ショートメールの着信か？デルタサーバー、隠されし禁断の被爆、アルケケルン大幕府にて待つ。送信書。オーバー。
待ちなさい。息があるのも大概にしろ。君たち PKK の行っている行為は PK と変わらないということを心しておけ。
オーバー。
久しぶりだな、ハセオ。いや、今は死の恐怖と呼ぶべきか。強くなったな、あの頃よりもずっと。
強くなるしかなかったんだよ、あんたのおかげでな。あんた今まで一体どこに？
ハセオ、お前は今のところよく期待に応えてくれてるよ。
黄昏の旅団が解体した時もあんたは来なかった。あんたこの半年間何してた？
そいつは小さな種子だった。そこに宿るものが何なのか確かめる術はただ一つだから、俺はそれを育てた。
育てた？何のことだ、オーバー。
比喩的な言い回しさ。
あんたが突然いなくなって俺たちはなんであん時いなくなっちまったんだ。あの後シノは
トライエッジのことを知りたい。
奴を知ってるのか？
半年前トライエッジにキルされたシノは二度とここに戻っては来なかった。リアルのシノのプレイヤーは意識を失い、未だに原因不明の昏睡状態だ。あれはただの PK じゃなかった。
シノのこと知ってたのか？
ああ、だが分かったのはそこまでだ。シノがなぜ意識不明になったのか、あの日あの時一体何が起こったのか。トライエッジに会うことが叶ったなら何かが分かるかもしれない。あるいはトライエッジを倒せば。
シノの意識が戻るかもしれない。
俺の調査が正しければ今日奴が戻ってくる。あの悲劇の舞台にな。
悲劇の舞台？まさか。
デルタサーバー、隠されし禁断の聖域、シノがキルされた場所だ。
クリーマレーム大聖堂。やっとだ。やっとこの手で。絶対にシノを取り戻してやる。なあ、オーバー。
ああ、これは俺たちにしかできないことだからな。
俺たちにしか。オーバー。
仕込みがあるので先に行く。聖域でまた会おう。今日奴が戻ってくる。あの悲劇の舞台にな。
奴が帰ってくる。
ここには昔少女の像があったんだって。
少女？
アウラ、そう呼ばれてたらしいよ。
なんで亡くなっちまったんだろ
さあ、愛想を尽かしちゃったのかもね、この世界に。
何の音だ？ あれ、トライエッジと戦ってくそ。そんなことした覚えねえぞ。初期化だとメル。
Alrighty, give me just a minute, folks. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna try to get the language and everything swapped over, so bear with me just a moment.
そんなバカな。全部消えてる。本当に全部初期がわけわかんねえよ。メール。オーバン。
There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body once you've chosen it. There will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet once again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
苦難とザ・ワールドをやめるかどうかだ。答えなんて決まってるぜ。俺はあの世界に戻る。シノを取り返す。
Alright, so before we go logging back into the world for any of this, we are going to save our data. We're going to return to the title screen. And we're going to go to options. Graphics options. this is where we want it to be to make it go faster. I'm not entirely sure. But we are going to give this a shot and see what happens. English, display, everything looks good on my end as far as that goes. Yes, we're going to apply these settings. Okay. We're now going to continue our journey in .hack.gu last recode. And we're going to see if changing these settings makes it better, and hopefully it will run smoother as well. Because, like, it was a little choppy. I have to... Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. That movement is so much more fluid. Just on this menu. We'll see what happens with the gameplay whenever we do that. So this is something I like to do every time I start a new file for this game, is I like to make sure that I click on all of the stuff here that says new.
This is Salvador Ihara's on.
Because going through all of this stuff actually helps you find like new area words, finds new like new backgrounds, all that stuff. Like, it's crazy. And the way they set this game up is so nice, because so as you notice, your character has a desktop that shows like the world and the email and all that stuff. Like, you can literally change your background in the game to like some of the artwork from one of the areas in the game, which I will be showing momentarily. So we're just going through all of these. Community forum. Okay, so this is where you're going to find a lot of stuff. As far as like words for like locations and stuff. See, like right there, acquired area word, buzzing grass puddle. That's where you can go farm for an alm shell. You don't really need to farm in this game, which is really nice. The fact that this is a single player game that they set up to be like an MMO is actually a lot of fun for me. So this is all related to the Crimson Versus channel. And like it's genuinely cool because they have like actual forums. Like if you look at some of the stuff, like you can see here they've got like, you know, the title, Fun Internet Game. And we're playing Riot Gun, yada yada yada. And then like down below it says reply, Fun Internet Game. Okay, well let me invite you right away. Like, it's so cool that they did this. Like, they are genuinely simulating a good gaming community. And, like, at the same time, as you saw during the cutscenes at the start of the game, they still have some of the more, like, toxic, like, player killer type things. Where people are like, oh yeah, I love killing noobs and blah blah blah, and you know, oh, they fall all over themselves for you to help them, and then it makes them an easy mark, all that stuff. Like, it's so cool that they literally have simulated all of this in a single player game. And then right down here, Apkalu is where you will find a lot of like the background pictures that you can get for your computer. So like you'll enter in. Right. Like that is something that I always enjoyed about this game. It's always been an absolute favorite aspect of mine for this. So like here, you know, it shows that art there on the side. You can literally just enlarge it, and then whenever you back out, downloading wallpaper. Yeah, it's super wild. Like, and like every time you find a piece of artwork, you can literally just download it for a wallpaper on your computer desktop here in the game. Like it's so wild. See, and there's some artwork somebody did about Haseo, because they're like, you know, they were PK'd and then somebody in black and red came to help save them. I hate to tell you, he didn't do that to save you. He did that for him. Like, like I promise. And like some of the artworks in this game are just fantastic. Like I love them. Like this one, this is so cool. Like tell me what it would be like for everybody to be able to have a game like this. Like even if you couldn't do like a full body VR thing, like could you imagine a headset rendering something as crazy as this game? And like allowing everybody to play with each other. Like you get to choose your different classes and your jobs, and like literally the only NPCs in the game are like minimum to either give quests or like run events or that kind of thing. But like it's not flooded with NPCs, and then the players literally support the market system. They can run their own shops. Like, could you just imagine that? But yeah, see, like you can set your background, like boom. And then, like, you can even change your background music once you unlock some. Like, it's actually really cool to me. I love everything about this game. They did such a good job with it. And then, like, you can go down to, like, the official site here. Oh, wow, that's really laggy. We might have to change a couple of settings. Holy shit. The first menu was running fantastic, and now this one is just... This is talking about the different races and, like, the history of the world, like... So for anybody who's watching this, like, that is curious about the world in general, like, the reason they have so much lore in this game is because of the simple fact that, like, especially if you follow the anime, before this particular incarnation of the world, there were so many different series related to it. And there is just lore on top of lore on top of lore. And they do address some of it. See, in here they've got like entire articles about the different, like, the different ones. Like the different monsters and creatures you'll come across. Like, it's just so crazy that they have this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if a game ever decided to do something like this, I would totally be down. See, and the menus themselves are loading so slowly, but then, like, whenever you get into the menus, like, they respond so quickly. I don't... So, like, here they gave us some area words that we can go to, farm some levels and XP. Alright, so we're gonna back out of that just a little bit. We're gonna save our data since we've gone through quite a few things. Now we're going to go back to the title screen. I'm going to make one other change to this game, because I am curious if it'll help to make a bit of difference on the graphics. So we're actually going to do no anti-aliasing. We'll set it on low. We'll turn off the vertical synchronization because I'm not really sure what that is. Oh, there we go. Maybe that was the trick. We're gonna see. Oh, that is a lot more fluid. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work.
What's going on? Why is my equipment different? What the? I'm back at level 1? What about my items? My member list? My equipment? Gone. It's all gone. My whole character has been completely reformatted.
Hey, did you see that guy just now? With the really weird arm? Totally!
Arm? Ovan? He would know something about this.
I thought it had fixed all the issues. Seemed to be running fairly slowly, though. God, my character literally runs like they're in molasses. I gotta go talk to Ovan. Okay.
Hey
Do you know what that guy's job was? I don't think I've seen a design like that.
I didn't look that closely.
I saw him head towards the harbor. Maybe I'll go get a closer look.
And just so everybody knows, I do have food on the way. So I think when food gets here, we'll be ending stream for the day. However, I will be getting this game turned on and going through a few little minute things to see if I can get it to function properly and not be like I'm running through an entire bucket full of maple syrup.
Really? I thought he looked kinda creepy. So, you like guys that look like that?
Where'd he go?
I think he went down that alley.
Damn, it's those player killers.
Huh, it's not much of a challenge when they're so pathetically weak.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fighting those noobs is making us all rusty.
That rogue that we fought the last time? He really wasn't that bad.
You mean we're going after him next?
Hell yeah. There is no way in hell I can back down after what happened last time.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, what the hell am I hiding for? Why do I have to hide from bastards like them? It's pathetic.
Because you got your character reformatted, numbnuts.
You're kidding! What the hell's going on? Ah! Gaspard, are you okay?
Huh? What happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey! Are you a new player?
You're a noob? Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I guess I must have scared you, huh?
Hell no, I'm not a noob. I'm the terror of death.
Terror of what?
What? Wait, are you talking about the famous PKK Haseo?
Oh, you're a player killer killer! I knew I'd heard about him somewhere before, but I'm pretty sure the player's name was Haseo.
Are you sure?
Definitely. Yep.
Hey, look. It's me. I'm the real PKK Haseo.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to gain more levels before you can say anything like that.
What? Hey.
If you're a noob, we'll be happy to teach you the basics of this game.
Actually, Syllabus and I are part of the Noob Support Guild called Canard.
Noob Support Guild?
It's a guild that teaches noobs all they need to know to become top players.
We're actually pretty famous, you know.
Oh yeah, I need to give you our member addresses first. Here.
Member addresses are an address system.
These guys.
Oh,
Made just
man.
for communicating
It's just
with your
my
friends
luck
in
to
the
get
world.
mixed up with
When
a bunch
inviting
of
someone into your
weirdos.
party, check their status.
I even lost sight of Ovan. Anyway, right now, I've got to level back up to become the terror of death. Well, I guess I'll just hang out with them for a little while longer.
We're gonna skip past this because of the slow movement. So we might have to replay through this section later on. So, alright everybody, I apologize for the issues with the graphics and stuff, but we'll be looking to get that fixed by the next time we stream, which will either be tomorrow or the next day. We'll be streaming more of this. Meanwhile, in my free time off of stream, I will be farming a crap ton of materials for Dune Awakening so that we can continue our journey with getting like our death stills set up and getting better equipment and continuing the storyline. With everything being said, I want to thank each and every person who dropped in today. Midge, thank you for the subscribe. And as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, or weekday, whatever time it is for you, wherever you may be in your week. Toodaloo.